Today, I got a crazy top 5 for you guys. Sure, we got some of the OG OP guns, but we also got some guns that not a lot of people are using that will absolutely decimate the enemies. These, I'm talking about like one burst type of pistol type things, and just literally these guns are crazy good, alright? So we got a pistol on this list, got a couple of ARs, couple SMGs, couple of a lot of stuff, alright? Top 5, you guys know how it goes, let's get straight into it. First class right here is the MTZ556. As you guys can see on screen, this thing is an absolute beast, alright? It has a little bit of recoil, a little bit to the left. When you shoot first, it goes a little bit to the left, and then if you're able to control that, really easy to control, guys, it's gonna do really nice. It's a laser, but it's also fast. That sprint to fire is pretty good as well for an AR. It's just such a great gun. A lot of people don't use the MTZ556, but I think it literally needs to be used a lot more. The first one is the barrel, and the reason we're running this is for recoil control and gun kick control. This gun has a lot of kick if you're not actually using that, but it's really good. You get a lot. You get like 8.8% recoil gun kick control, 13.4 horizontal, and 12.5 vertical. So it's actually really nice. Then we got the MK3 reflector because the iron sights are kind of big and bulky. I'm not crazy about them. Then for this stock, we got the MTZ Marauder stock, and this one's good again for recoil control and gun kick control at 21% for gun kick, 11 for horizontal, and 13 for vertical. That's what we're looking for right there. That makes this gun really nice. Then we got the rear grip, which is the Rival Ace grip. This one's also really good. We need it for that ADS, and we also need it for that sprint to fire and movement speed. Otherwise, this gun will just be a little too slow. Now, there is one thing that's kind of bad about this one, and that is the gun kick control is an actual con, which kind of sucks because we got a lot of gun kick control before, but now we're losing 5%. Also, horizontal and vertical, kind of not noticeable. 0.9 for horizontal, you really don't notice that, and 1.7 for vertical, which again, you don't really notice. Now, the flinch resistance you guys might see here is up 30%, all right? So if you're getting shot at, you're going to flinch a little bit more, but honestly, if you're hitting your shots and stuff first, it's mostly just visual. It doesn't really actually affect the gun and stuff, not that I've noticed at least, but you get 4.3 ADS and 5.2 sprint to fire. Not much again, but definitely needed on this class. And then my favorite attachment for this weapon right here is the X10 Phantom 5 hand stop, which gives you sprint to fire, ADS, vertical recoil control, and gun kick control. So I actually didn't know that there was an attachment at first that gave sprint to fire, ADS, and recoil control all in one. At first I was running the laser, the VLK laser and stuff, and then I'm like, you know what? Let's check out the underbarrels, and this thing's actually good. You get 3.8 for a recoil gun kick control. You're losing a little horizontal, 1.3, doesn't matter. Vertical at 4.5. So what we did lose before, we just got it right back, but we're also getting 8.3% ADS and 7.6% sprint to fire speed. So it's actually really good. This class right here is awesome. Now the next weapon on this list is actually going to be the Renetti. I want to show you guys this class right here, all right? So what did I just do? Oops. Anyways, this class right here for the Renetti is literally probably the best Renetti class I've ever used. I want to show it to you before we talk about the attachments here. This thing is really fast. So like right there, one burst, you guys saw that, easily drop that dude right there. And just to show you guys that like it's mostly consistent. I don't know why it wasn't there. You get a headshot. If one of the bullets luckily hits the head, it's going to be a one burst. But if you go at longer distance as well, let's say you're crouching, which makes it a little easier to hit, it's pretty easy to hit targets at that distance. Now let's stand up and show you guys that again, just to show you that the spread is not bad whatsoever on this class. You can hit those targets and they'll be down really easy. Now normally at range like that with a dual wield, bullets won't hit at all, but with this gun they actually hit nicely. So not everyone's gonna hit, but it does come in clutch sometimes. Now the barrel is gonna be the MLX short competition barrel. This one gives you hip fire and tac stand spread, sprint to fire speed, ADS, which we don't really care about because you can't ADS anyways, and movement speed. We're using it mostly for the hip fire and tac stand spread, and we're using it mostly for the movement speed and sprint to fire. It's really good. You actually get quite a nice amount there. So the sprint to fire is at 10.3%, so it's actually really good. The laser, I honestly DO'd that FJX DO'd. I read it as Dill, you know what, but we're just gonna end it there. So the FJX DO'd, this is it. You get triple ADS, don't really care. You get aiming stability, again, don't really care, but you get sprint to fire. And the reason I'm running this is because you get another 10.3% sprint to fire, and there's not many cons to it. It's the fact that the laser's visible in ADS, which you could never actually ADS this gun because you're dual wielding it, so you don't have to worry about that. The laser's not going to be visible at all, and you're getting a nice amount of sprint to fire. And then we got the stock right here, which allows for tactical stance, which I think can't really do with that, and gun kick control. Now that gun kick control is huge. Look at these right here, all right? 21.3% recoil gun kick control, 47.4% horizontal recoil and 36.3 vertical recoil control. That's awesome. Like, that's actually really, really sick. Then we got the Akimbo right here, which is, I mean, yeah, you get Akimbo. It's pretty cool. It does what it does, and that's about it. And then 50 round drums, which is gonna kind of slow us down a little bit, but at least you don't have to reload this gun over and over and over again. Now, I'm only like level 6 on this gun, and I could already throw on all these attachments. I think it's because I have this variant. But if you guys are a higher level, go ahead and throw them on, man. This one is really, really good. Now, I want to move on to the number 3 weapon on this list, and it's one that I think is probably one of the most slept on guns in the game, all right? And that is the Striker. I know a lot of people use the Striker, but this class right here, I just want to show you the absolute laser that it is, all right? So you go here, you aim down sights, you shoot, barely any recoil, not even visual. This thing is disgusting. Look at that. Even at long range, if you were to go for those shots, it's gonna hit, it's gonna do nice. It's so easy. My favorite Striker class for sure, easily. All right, so we got the muzzle, which is the Colossus suppressor. This is to make us undetectable, but it also gives us recoil control. I focused a lot on some recoil control for this class for sure. By the way, guys, if you would like the pace of the videos, drop a like. I would appreciate that. We need a lot more likes, we need a lot more subs. I'm on the road to 700k, so if you can help me hit that, I would truly appreciate that. Let's move on. The barrel right here is sprint to fire speed, ADS, aim walking speed, and aim walking steadiness. It's the Striker stubby barrel. I just like the name of it. I mean, you get a lot of stuff, right? So we're losing some damage range and bullet velocity and all that kind of stuff, but I'm using it as an SMG. I'm not using it as an AR, so I know that those long range shots, I'm not even gonna get into gunfights at that range. I'm gonna back out of those for sure, but you could still hit people and do some nice work. Now, the movement speed, you're up 4%. The crouch movement speed, you're up almost 9. The ADS movement speed, you're up 8.3. The ADS itself, you're up 9.1%, and the sprint to fire, you're quicker with 10%. So it's actually really, really nice, this attachment. Next off, we got the underbarrel, which again is the XRK Edge BW4 handstop. I like this one a lot. The fact that it doesn't take away any sort of recoil control or anything like that is really good. Now, you're losing some hip fire spread minimum and tactical stand spread, but I rarely do that, so again, I don't care. You're getting movement speed 6.5, crouch movement speed 12.7, ADS movement speed 9.7, ADS speed 6.6, and sprint to fire speed 6.2. If you guys hear a lot of background noise, by the way, it's my son and wife. They're playing Mario Kart, so I mean, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I'd say that's a good attachment right there. The optic is the MK3 reflector. You guys already know I love this optic. It's so small, but it makes the iron sights, because the iron sights are ugly, so it just makes the gun look so much nicer when you actually ADS. And it's so small that you don't have to worry about losing any picture on your screen. Next off, we got the stock. This is the Lockman Recon series stock. Firing, aim stability, gun kick control, aiming idle sway, and recoil control right here. We're losing some sprint to fire, 7.1%. I'm not happy. And then we're losing 1.1% sprint speed, 4.1 crouch. I mean, everything's under 3 and 4% here. So the mobility is not bad whatsoever. You're not going to notice it. You're really quick at this anyways. But we're getting gun kick control at 24.8. That's what helps this gun feel like a laser. Recoil control at 12.2 and vertical at 11. Sorry, horizontal recoil at 12.2. So yeah, that's really awesome right there. This is another weapon that I wanted to talk about. So that is that class right there. Going on to weapon number 4. Where did I have it? I have it somewhere here. The Rival 9. Okay, so the Rival 9. It's literally not my favorite gun in the game. I actually hated it for a long time. But there's a class that I've been messing with and just trying to get perfect and stuff. And this one seems really, really nice. You're going to hit these shots even at long range. I mean, it's not the best at long range, but you guys saw I didn't struggle too much to actually hit that. And if I'm not mistaken, that's like 50 meters out or something. So yeah, this one's really good. We got the Rival IGS 800 barrel, which is awesome. We're getting a lot of recoil control and stuff like that. Not losing any speed, not losing any handling. It's actually awesome. The VLK laser for aiming stability, ADS speed, and sprint to fire speed. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to show you guys this here. We're not losing any cons whatsoever. We're getting 7.2% ADS and 9.4 sprint to fire. So that's awesome as well. The MK3 reflector. Then for the stock, we got the EXF close quarters assault stock. This one's really good. You guys are going to see this right here. 17.3 for recoil gun kick, 14.3 for horizontal, and 15.2 for vertical. We're only losing 2.1% ADS and 3.6 for sprint to fire, so it's actually good now. And we're gonna lose a little more of that right there. 1.2 sprint to fire, big whoop-de-doo. 7.2 ADS, that's a little big, but we want 40 rounds, all right? We don't want 30. 40 is good. This gun's silent. You can run around the map, do whatever you want, go off on people, and pretty much just have fun with it, because it's actually a really good class. Now, there was one more class I wanted to talk about. So we did the MTZ, we did the Striker, we did the Rival, we did the pistol, and I think it was, yeah, the MCW. I've shared this class with you guys a lot, all right? But I think it does deserve another spot in the top 5. The MCW is one of those guns where, honestly, I'm not an assault rifle player. I'm an SMG player first. I love SMGs, but I would choose this gun over a lot of SMGs. And this class right here just helps with it go off on people. So the barrel is the Kimura Black Iron Heavy Short Barrel. I hate that name. It's too long, but it is what it is. I mean, you're getting aim walking speed, aim walking steadiness, sprint to fire, and movement speed. So we're using it pretty much for all that kind of speed boosts right there. You lose some damage range and stuff, but like I said, I'm kind of using this one like an SMG, so losing a little bit of that effective damage range and stuff doesn't bother me too much. We got 40 round mags, which is going to make us a little slower, but again, it's worth it. The MK3 reflector. Then we got this stock right here, which is actually really good as well. It's the MCW Iron Bark. You're getting tac stance spread, which is great. Hip fire spread, which is great because assault rifles don't have good hip fire like SMGs, but this one will now. You get ADS and sprint to fire. They're not the highest amounts. You get 4.7 ADS and 6.7 sprint to fire, so they're not that high, but we're not really losing much recoil. We're losing 4% for all of the recoil controls right there. So honestly, it's not that bad, guys. It's actually really good. Then we got the final attachment right here, which is the rear grip, and it's the RB Rapid Strike Grip for sprint to fire and ADS. We're gonna get some gun kick control and recoil. We're gonna lose some of that, but honestly, it's 10% of each. I want to do that for that 22.2% increase in sprint to fire speed, which is nice, and almost 8 for ADS. So if we back out here, go into the firing range. I'm gonna show you guys this gun right here. It's actually solid. It's a laser as well, and it's fast. It's actually a really fast class, so I love it a lot. That's it right there. You guys see, when I go for those long shots, you guys see my recoil. A lot of people always tell me, oh, this guy plays with the Cronus. If I did, I wouldn't have recoil. I just play with the PlayStation controller. No back paddles, nothing. It is what it is. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like. Let me know down in the comments that you made it this far by commenting green bananas taste sour. Just be something random, you know? Thank you guys for watching. Sub to the channel if you're new around here with those noties turned on. Drop a like. I would appreciate that. Thank you guys again for watching. I feel like I said that 100 times already. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.